nice and slowly. Hi, welcome to the show, Constant Caring Companions. Weekly grooming show. Tonight's just going to be a relaxed one. It's just going to be brushing. Now that I've got my medication fixed out, it takes about 4 or 5 days for it all to really kick in and for me to get some semblance of life back. I've just been incredibly tired all week. And as you can see, even getting off his collar because he's too busy stretching, I'm having trouble getting it. I don't seem to have as much grip in my fingers as I would normally do. But I'm glad it's fixed that. I'm glad I've got my medication at last, but it's taken over a week. So it takes a good tray of tramadol before really I'm completely free of pain. I'm not completely free as yet. I will be taking Obi out for his normal walks every day. No trips into the city or anything like that. I've just been too tired. So I hope everybody's okay and enjoying the weekend so far. I've just spent mine recovering, but I've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of writing a letter to my MP at last about the behaviour of the actual surgery itself, which in retrospect I should have did it the first time it happened, but I've allowed him to do it to me twice, but I'm not going to allow it a third time. Where they're supposed to send out a notification a month before a review, but they didn't do that to me this time. They just hit me with the review and I had to wait to make a doctor's appointment. And they've done it to me once before I was without 12 days, and about 6 weeks later I had a heart attack. So I think the way my surgery behaves towards me actually incites heart attacks. So I've been very, very aware. As you can see, my nose is still dripping. Oh. But I've spent the whole weekend in and I think he's driving us both up the wall, so I've been planning days out when I feel better next week. I might go to Eastbourne. So this is something you should do with your dog every day. Whether you groom or not, it's always take a brush through them because the dogs enjoy it. The dogs do enjoy the attention, especially when there's treats and stuff. So he curls his paws around the packet. Don't get any mess. So as I'm brushing through, what I'm doing is I'm applying a little bit of pressure to the skin and just pushing up and putting the brush through. That way you don't nip the skin. And always make sure the heads are rounded on these pin brushes, especially if they're metal. Make sure they're not sharp. Unfortunately, some countries do have brushes that are incredibly sharp on the actual skin of the dog. Oh, I get such a red nose over here, haven't I? Inevitably, when I take the tramadol again, because it's an opiate, it dulls my senses a little bit. I get very slow. But also because of the combination of medication, my nose runs as well, which makes me look like I'm losing temperature. But no, I've got the heating on. The flat's actually quite hot, but I still feel quite cold. Needless to say, I spent a lot of time in bed. Now you can actually do down the legs as well, but you've got to be able to curl the skin underneath your fingers, holding them like a little clasp. Also, if you want, if your dog's smelling a little bit, just a little bit of this stuff. I'm not getting anything for this, I just think it's very good. It's very good for the dog. Especially if you've got visitors coming over. If you get visitors coming over and you spray this in, brush it in, it will really liven the dog up a bit. The people come and say, "Oh God, your dog smells gorgeous." And it's like, just brush it in. It's also, it freshens up as well. Just make sure you give it a good brush in. You shouldn't feel any wet in your hands because the Tibet Terriers get so much hair. The oil from the spray, there's an oil in it and it just clings to the jacket, and if you work it through with the brush, it takes it right down to the actual skin. And it gives you a nice fresh smell, and that fresh smell will last for a few days. And also, because it's such a good scent, you don't need to use much of it. You only need a little bit, and that will last for days. That's the freshness all the time. I mean, if you can't do any grooming with your dog, best thing you can do is brush every part of the dog. You don't need to use all the other fancy plywoods if that's what you want. I'm just a bit more tired than what I normally am, so tonight is just to relax and brush through. But that's good for the dog as well. Also, you can tune massage to it, Reiki. Because those muscles do need a massage. But in order to do a leg massage, you really have to put them up on the frame, because once you start tickling little parts of them, it just sort of collapses on you. Yeah. You ready for another one? There you go. That's it. Use your paws and hold it. So that's all you need to do. Remember to pull on the skin. Don't pull it too hard. Just enough so you can actually brush further and further underneath. The hair, when you put a moisturiser into it as well, make sure you work that in with your hand, so the moisturiser gets spread throughout the whole back. It's the back you're always heading for. It feeds the roots. Oh God, my nose is still running so badly. Sorry about that, everyone. I'll come over and say hello to everyone in a second. I'll end the show. You want to come down? Or you want to stay up? It's up to you. You choose. I'm going to go and say hello to everyone. I say goodbye. Okay. You're coming over here for treats, are you? Let's see where they are. Here we go. You can grab this one out of the packet. Anyway, hello Andrea, nice to see you. How are you? Hello, Andrea again. Hello Paul, how are you? Nicole, how are you doing? Oh, hi Nicola. Huh? No. I have to see you soon, Nicola. I can't. Oh, this is the only drawback of. Oh, please stop that. Yeah, that's better, Paul. Hi, Claudia. Do you know? Hello, Carol. Carol Martin, Nicola Lagwig, Claudia. I said, Lizzie, I don't think I've seen you here before, Claudia. Nice to see you in the chat tonight. So I hope everybody's okay. I'm just getting my breath back. I'm absolutely knackered. That's a bit better, isn't it? You can get to see his nibs a little bit better that way. But tonight it was just a relaxed comb. Since getting the medication, like I says, I've just basically rested because it really took it out of me. I was in quite a lot of pain, but now because of the meds it's all kicked in, I'm actually in a lot better place. Just out of breath, as you can tell. You're hard work, you are. Did you know that? Yeah, kisses always makes it worth it, doesn't it? Don't you think? Doggy kisses make everything worth it. So anyway, I've got my medication fixed out. It's going to take me about a week and a half to actually get back to full strength again. Because what being without tablets has done to me is just hurt me, and that's what my grief with the surgery that I'm with. It's the first time they've did it, this is the second time in a row, and I just think, why am I being treated this way? It's not part of the patient charter which I signed when I started nursing, that patients could go without medication. So I've written a letter to an MP, Caroline Lucas in Brighton. I'll post it up, but I want to send it to her first, asking her to investigate my case against my, my surgery, because it has to be addressed. You can't treat people like that. It's unfair, it's unconstitutional. It's also against human rights, which is another thing that, now that I've finally got my DRO in. Yeah. This came through. This is the form now that EPI takes me from bailiffs. They can't touch me. And which means is this lasts for 1 whole year from the date up there, which is last week that it came through. So for a year I can't earn anything. I'm not going to earn anything. I'm not in the right frame of mind. But it means it gives me a year to get myself actually fixed out, myself back on track. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to start campaigning more to the councils to actually give assessment rights to animals that's on the streets. That's one thing. That's what I got from Nanny D, is what she's done in Kent. I want to do in Brighton, but I want to do it throughout the whole UK. That's one thing. The other thing is the people that caused this in the first place, which is water, Southern Water. Now, I've found out from numerous people that they've had the same problems. Southern Water are charging them absolutely extortionate fees. And I know my sister won't pay water rates. In Scotland you don't pay for water rates, but down here you do. You didn't used to do that. That is because they privatised the industry. Of all things that it should be a human right is access to water, hot or cold. That is a basic human right. That is not a luxury. You can't price a luxury. So I'm going to be starting up another campaign that is going to be dealing with getting all this renationalised and stopping these bastards making people's lives a misery. Remember, these fund basically loan sharksmen. That's what they basically, a bailiff is. It's a loan sharksman. You don't have the money, they're going to take everything from you, from something that you don't see in the first place. So water is going to be renationalised. I want to be renationalised. I mean, I think many other things, gas and electric, should be the same. What do you pay quarter your wages each month for? It's not for the police, it's not for the NHS, it's not for the fire brigade, it's not for the military. It's for rich people. And that's basically why they privatised everything, for rich people, not for the common people. So I'm going to see this renationalised, because things like the NHS, and it will slip away from us if we don't stick by it. You use it, you lose it. But of all the things that have been privatised, national health will be the next. That's what they're going to try and do. But always remember this: national health, the water, weren't built to run at a profit. They were built to serve the people that paid them. And always remember that your money pays for the upkeep of all this stuff. So there's ways that you can go about it. Oh, what is it? Do you want to say something? Eat more treats, Dad. No, he gets too much treats, honestly. He's the king of treats. I mean, at the train station I met up with a friend of mine, Zoe. She sometimes watches with her little kid, and he just completely begged the ass off the little boy for his cheese stick. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for tuning in tonight. Hopefully next week I'll be a little bit better and I'll be a bit more compass mentis. I'm just getting over the having so much of the drugs in my system to sort of like leaven it out, so that I've got no more pains, no more gripes, so that I can go for really long walks, because I miss really long walks where you'll be on the beach. Alright, baby, I'll take you for a walk in a minute. Yeah, I know, you get your levels of point. Yeah, I think you'd be like something else. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully see you again during the week. And I have been keeping more in contact with Facebook than I normally do, but I will get round to it. So thanks for watching. Good night. God bless. Take care. And wherever you are, take care.